While that coolant's draining out of the radiator, I'm going to go ahead and grease the tractor so it's ready to go once we get it up there. There's not much to this. There's very minimal points on here. It should only take you about 5 to 10 minutes to grease this thing. As I showed you, I had this broken grease Zerk here and I just replaced it, put a new one on. So I have a Zerk grease fitting broke off here, so I gotta go get another one. These ones are 7/16 and just run them out. So hopefully there's no more broke, but have to pick up a new one of those. Be greasing everything up. Alright, so went to Tractor Supply, bought some Zerk fittings, put a new Zerk in here. It's pretty easy. I put the standard one in. I bought both. I wasn't sure if it was a 10mm or what's the other one? There was 10mm, which I didn't use, but they both kind of threaded in. And then there was a 1/8 inch. So I put the standard one in, but so the rock shaft arms have 2 points. This thing not wanting to take grease, so I'm going to take and try to depress that little ball. The ball pushes in. That's a brand new one. I think it just can't push the old grease out. I'll come back to that one. We'll try this new one. All right. Got this one over here. I take a long time to do things, but I don't like making a mess. Like, I'm gonna wipe all these Zerks off because they're just gonna collect dust. I put this top link on last year because the tractor didn't come with one. New grease. Top link for this tractor cost about a little over $200, right around 200. Alright, that's all the points there. I'm going to try to hit this one again. It really doesn't want to push that grease out. Might have to work that. Unscrew this in and out to get it free up. Alright, the only other 2 points we have on the back of the tractor are the axles. We got a point right here and a point right here, so I'm going to go ahead and grease those. And this side. Alright. And that's it for the back of the tractor. Should always grease your equipment, it'll last longer. And preventative maintenance goes a long way. If you neglect to grease them, you're going to have more issues and cost you more money down the road. We'll move to the front. There's one spot on the four-wheel drive shaft. I'm going to wait till that's done draining to get under there and grease at one point. We have two. Alright, it has you. I already sprayed WD-40 on the latches here and here on the hood. It wants you to lube those, as well as the seat tracks. Spray the seat tracks down after you wash the tractor. And then on the front, we have a point right here. There's a point on the front axle, and the two pivot points basically right here. Those 2 points were the front axle pivots, and then we'll have to turn the wheel each way, and there's a spot right inside of here on both sides. So those 4 points up front, there's one on the four-wheel drive shaft, and then that's it for as far as the lube goes. Alright, on here. Make sure I see good grease coming out, and I do. And this spot right here. All right, got good grease. And all I have left are the outer axle points on both sides. I'll have to turn the wheels each way, and then the drive shaft. All right, now you can see the other grease point right there. I got the wheel turned out. Alright, and I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, and that'll be it for the greasing. And once I put the fluid back in this tractor, it'll be ready to go. Alright, thanks. Alright, as you can see here, there's this nasty freaking chafe mark in the hydraulic pump. I mean, it's pretty deep. The hood has been rubbing. You can see somebody saw that it was happening, and they kind of cut the hood away a little bit, but it's still chafing real bad. So I got this piece of phenolic material that I'm going to adhere with high temperature RTV. I'm going to stick it over that wear mark, so I'll let the hood chafe on this, and we'll see how it holds up, because if that goes too much deeper, it's going to go through the wall of the hydraulic pump, and I'm sure a hydraulic pump's pretty expensive. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and coat this thing. Alright, I got it all coated up with high temperature RTV, and we're going to adhere it. Alright, so I'm going to leave that like that for a while. I'll come back later and cut those wire ties off, and hopefully that lasts a while and won't chafe the hydraulic pump anymore. Also, our TV dried up. I got this phenolic strip on here so the hood can chafe on that instead of chafe through the pump. We'll see how that holds up. Keep an eye on it.